So what we're going to do in today's lesson, it's going to be an introductory session of IELTS speaking. We are going to explore part 1, part 2 and part 3. We are not covering any specific topic in our lesson as this is an introduction class. So we will only study the structure, how to answer each type of question, what is being asked in each type of question and how we can structure our answers according to that and within the time limit given by your exam. Okay. Now, first
Okay.
important thing is that in your IELTS speaking, you will be marked on four criteria. The first one is your task response, which means that whatever is being asked in the question, are you giving the relevant answer? It's similar to your IELTS writing as well. Second thing is that your coherence, that are your ideas organized or not, or are you just talking randomly about different things? Okay, so this is another thing that your whenever you are speaking, whether it's part 1, part 2 or part 3, your ideas, they should be organized. Okay, they should be in a structured manner. The third thing
Okay.
is that your grammar, of course, you will be marked on your grammar as well, if you're using the correct one or not. And the third one is your vocabulary. It's a common misconception that in your speaking that you need to have very advanced vocabulary to get a band 7 or band 8, but this is just a myth. Vocabulary is just one point of all the four other things as well, and vocabulary contributes 25% only. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
25% each thing. Of course, I am not denying the fact that a good vocabulary can definitely increase your chances of getting a good band, but this is not the only thing. You need to take care of your task response, task coherence, grammar, and then vocabulary. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, the first thing that we have here is our part 1 of the IELTS. So what they are checking in the part 1 is it's your natural fluency. The topics are not very complex. They are simple everyday life topics related to your hometown, your work, your studies, and even your daily routine as well. Okay. So these are the common topics being asked in your IELTS part 1. You can imagine it like a short introduction. Okay, and it lasts only for 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now even the question, they are very simple, they are not too complicated. Maybe simple questions like what's your favorite hobby, what kind of food you like, do you like traveling or not? So these are going to be basic and similar question, and you just need to be natural in that. Okay,
Okay.
natural, fluent and confident. And even the answers aren't too long. Maybe 30 seconds of answer is enough. 20 to 30 seconds for part 1 is enough.
Okay.
Now, the second thing is that, of course, these are the four things that the examiner will be asking you, right? Speaking, you should be speaking smoothly, naturally. Your answer, don't memorize your answers. Never do that. Okay,
Okay.
never
Okay.
do that. Now, we have got the basic idea about IELTS speaking part 1. Now, let's take a look at how your answer will look like. This point is very important, that your answers, they should not be too short. For example, if your examiner is asking you that okay, so what's your favorite hobby, and you're just mentioning that okay, my favorite hobby is painting, and that's it, it's not a correct answer. Okay, you should explain what's your hobby, why you like it, what it brings you. Okay, so your
Okay.
answer should not be too direct. It should not be a yes or no, it should be explanatory.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Now, how we can structure a strong part 1 answer? This is another thing. Okay, now, for example, first of all, you can give a direct answer at the beginning that my favorite hobby is painting. Okay, this is your first direct answer. The second thing is that you should give a brief explanation of why do you like painting. Maybe you can say it is satisfactory for you. Maybe this is something that you used to enjoy in your childhood. Maybe your parents love painting, so this has been passed down to generations. So there can be any reason, right? But also always explain why you like something. Okay, even a
Okay.
simple question, do you have a favorite movie? Yes, XYZ is my favorite movie. Why? And then explain your reason. Now here,
Okay.
one thing that is very important is that sometimes the student start listing down things. That okay, yes, my favorite movie is XYZ. I also like this movie. I also like this comedy movie, this horror movie. Never list things in IELTS. Okay. And for
Okay.
example, if they're asking you what's your favorite hobby, my favorite hobby is painting, traveling, or maybe going to the gym, etc. This is not a correct answer. Don't list
Okay.
things in your answer.
Okay.
You can pick one thing or maybe two things and then give a brief explanation of it. Okay, this is how
Right.
your answer should be structured. And if you feel like your answer is way too short, you can also add a small detail about it. Okay, for example, the
Okay.
question that we discussed earlier, what's your favorite hobby? You mentioned your painting because this is something that you have been doing since your childhood. So you can also add an example that I once painted in my school competition and I've won an award for that. So you can add these small detail like that. Now, can you take a look at this question in front of you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you enjoy using social media?
Mm-hmm. So, can you take a look at the answer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. I use it mainly to stay connected with friends and keep up with their current events.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I usually spend about half an hour in the evening scrolling through updates.
Updates, yeah. Now, can you define how this whole answer is organized? Can you analyze the structure behind this answer?
Um, Firstly, he answer the most appropriate answer the question,
Hmm.
that is yes, it like
Hmm.
um it like using social media, and
Hmm.
then he asked okay, why he use,
Yeah,
because
why use?
it keep up with current events, keep up with the current events, and then thirdly, that is first another explanation. The extended explanation, I usually spend about half an hour in the evening scrolling through through species updates.
So this is just an explanation. Point three,
Yes,
small detail. And this is the small
yes,
detail that how do I spend social media, how much time do I spend, how I spend it, right?
yes.
So you see the answer is short, crisp, to the point, right? And but with in a very structured manner. You're giving details. You're not listing the things that okay, I use social media, I use Instagram, I use X, I use Facebook. The answer is not like that. The answer is they used yes, I use social media, and then the next explanation is why you use social media.
Okay,
And this is how your answers should be organized. Okay?
right.
For part 1. For part 1. Part 2, part 3 is also similar, but we just have to add some more details because in part 2 and 3 our answer needs to be a bit long than the part 1. Okay. All right. Now, here are some useful structures that you can use in your speaking. Okay. Normally, these are not limited to part one only. The purpose is here just to give you some handful of complex structure. You can use it in your writing, part two, part one, and part three. Okay. Now let's practice them one by one. Okay. The first structure. Can you take a look at the first structure?
Yes.
Hmm.
It says, although I don't use it very often, I still find it useful.
Hmm. Now, what's the reason behind using this structure? Like, what does this whole expression is giving?
I think it gives that he or she are uh, used to like a music or anything,
Hmm.
and she or he still use it and find joyful or like to play with that or like to use it.
Hmm. So basically, this is a complex structure that can be used whenever there is a contrasting idea, right?
Okay,
Yeah, it's a contrasting idea that okay, I don't use it very often. I don't. You can replace the verb use with watch. I don't watch this movies very often, but I still find it useful. Can be replaced with amusing.
okay,
Right? So you see, whenever you are giving some kind of contrasting idea, you can use this sentence structure and you just need to change the verbs. In case
right.
of social media, you can say, I don't use it very often, but I still find it useful. In case of movies, you can say, I don't watch it very often, but I still find them amusing or maybe entertaining. Okay? Now, can you try this structure in a sentence? Can you try creating one sentence with that?
Mm, okay.
Let's do in terms of shopping.
Okay. Okay, let's see online and physical shopping.
Mhm.
Although I don't like online shopping, it is very, I don't like shopping, online shopping oftenly,
Mhm.
but still I find it useful and time consuming to shop for what I want in a very limited time, and I do not go. I don't have to go. I don't have to spend excessive time for going and searching and then buying the specific product I want. So I often like shopping I often do online shopping.
Okay, good. Just a small thing that whenever you're giving a contrast, start your sentence with although, because although is the main thing that is giving a contrast. That although I don't like
Okay.
online shopping, but I still find it convenient because it is not time consuming and I can just sit at home and buy whatever I want.
Okay.
Okay, would you like to
Okay.
try it again?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. Um. Although I don't. Um. I don't. क्या कह सकते हैं एक word. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Although I don't uh, want to although I don't like online shopping, it is very risky,
Mm-hmm.
but I still find it very convenient because I can buy everything on just one tap, and it is not and not necessary to manage a specific time and then go and buy specific products. Then it is very useful to conserve time and still and yet buy things which are necessary and which I want to buy.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good. Just a bit elongated. Uh, okay. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. For example, of course, I am not saying to use the structure in every sentence, only where it is appropriate. Let's say you want to give a contrast of present and past. And for example, your question is that do you like traveling or do you like cold drinks? So maybe you want to say that in the past you used to like it, but now your preferences have changed. So you can use this sentence structure. Can you take a
Okay.
look?
Yes, I used to, but now I prefer.
Hmm. So let's say if I'm saying, okay, Farah, do you like cold drinks?
I used to drink a lot of cold drinks, but now I prefer not to have these because of certain health issues related to consume excessive cold drinks. I prefer to drink some I prefer to drink normal water, which is healthy and um, yet which is healthy and which is healthy,
Yeah, which is good for your health.
which is good for your health.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, let's say that in your answer you want to explain the reason. That, for example, if I'm asking you a question, do you like painting? And you're saying, yes, I love painting, and you want to explain the reason behind it. So you can use this expression.
Okay.
Can you
One
try?
reason why one reason why I enjoy it is that dash.
Okay, let's say, do you like cooking?
Um, I'm not um, I'm not very much I'm not very much keen to cook anything, or it is not my hobby. But one reason why I enjoy it is that I find it very therapeutic and very relaxing, because the process of making the process of cooking uh, is so relaxing, because when you choose specific ingredients and decide specific recipe and the whole string process, I like very much calming and uh, um, I don't find a specific word.
Okay, no problem, no problem. We are not practicing the whole questions. We are just practicing expression. So you can just give example of the expression, and that's all. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we will practice the questions after that. First we are just practicing expressions that we can use.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now let's say that you want to give some kind of conditions. Let's say
Okay.
if I am asking that, how do you commute to your work?
How do you?
Commute.
Okay. Okay. Go to
Hmm.
work means.
Yeah, exactly. How do you commute to your work? And you want to explain the reason or explain the condition that it's not similar in all the cases, so it depends on few things. So you can use this expression.
Okay.
Can you
It
try?
depends. It depends on the situation, but generally dash.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, how do you commute to the job or office, right?
Hmm.
Okay. It depends on the situation. When I have time, then I can easily wait for. I can wait. I can walk to my office. But when I am in a rush, then I prefer to book a cab to reach my office on time.
Hmm. Good. Good. Now let's say that in your answer you want to give two benefits of the same thing. For example, earlier you mentioned about that yes, I like cooking sometimes because it's therapeutic and it's relaxing for you. Now you say you are giving the two benefits of cooking. So here you can change your sentence structure. You can say, not only does it help me, can you try? Not only
Okay.
does it help me to,
To relax my mood or to change my mood,
but it also,
but, uh, but it also helped me to become a good cook.
yes, or but it also therapeutic for me.
Oh yeah, but also therapeutic for me.
Yeah. So whenever you are giving benefits, you can use this sentence structure. Not only does it help me, not only does it help me to explore my explore different things, but it also therapeutic for me.
Okay.
All right. Now we have studied these five sentence structures. They can be used in any type of questions. Just don't force them. Use them where you find that they can fit naturally.
Okay.
Okay. At the beginning, when we will be practicing speaking one, speaking part one, force yourself. Okay. After that, you will be get used to it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now moving further ahead, okay, these are some list of some common vocabulary. Okay, of course, they can be useful for many topics. These are just 10, but when we will practice, as this is the only introductory session, so I have added some of the common everyday life words that can be used in any question type. But when we will become topic wise discussion, for example, discussion about movies, art, media, or technology, then we will study some topic specific vocabulary. Okay, so that will be the
Okay.
big opportunity for you to learn new vocabulary, new idioms, and use it in your speaking.
Okay.
This is just for a journal questions. Okay, so you can
Okay.
take a look. I think you might know a few of them already. Just take a look, give it a glance, and then we will move on.
Okay. It's convenient, beneficial, challenging, occasionally engaging,
Engaging.
um, engaging,
Mhm.
uh, time consuming, improve, prefer, balanced, motivating.
So you see, don't repeat the same word again and again in your answers. That it's useful for me or it's helpful for me. You can use alternatives, right? It's beneficial for me. I find it useful. It's quite helpful. So always use the alternatives in your answers.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. So
Okay.
you already knew these things, knew these words, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's practice. Let's practice some of the part one speaking. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So here let's begin with the hometown. Remember the structure. Give a direct answer, small explanation, and a small detail, or maybe an example in your answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's begin with IELTS speaking part one. We are discussing the topic of hometown. So, where is your hometown?
My hometown is in the middle of the district, and it's very busy city, and I find there is a lot of green. There are a lot of parks and play areas around my house in within the premises of my home in the premises of my hometown. Um, it's a very क्या कहते हैं?
Mhm.
It's a very busy or
Okay, it's a
no,
busy
I'm
city.
sorry. It's a very my hometown is in the middle of the in the middle of the district, and it is a very busy town, and there's a lot of parks and play areas and shopping malls within the premises of my hometown. In the premises of my hometown.
Okay, all right. Now, let's take a look. So, you mentioned three characteristics of your hometown. It's busy. Can
Hmm.
you see my other screen?
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned it's busy. There are a lot of parks. And what was the other thing?
Mm, play areas and shopping malls.
Ah, shopping malls. Okay, okay. So you mentioned these three things about your hometown. You mentioned these three characteristics of your hometown. Now the thing is that this is listing. You listed three things.
Okay.
Okay, now how we can improve it? Let's say, so you mentioned that your city is in the middle of the district, right?
Hmm.
It's busy city. It's a you can mention that it's a busy city because you can say there are a lot of economic activities going on, or maybe there are a lot of businesses operating there. So that's why there is
Okay.
always traffic on the street. There is always something going on in my city.
Okay.
Okay, so give reason why it's a busy city.
Okay.
Then you mentioned that it has a lot of park and shopping malls. Now you can begin your sentence by saying that, moreover, in my city, we have a lot of entertainment activities or some refreshment activities such as shopping malls and parks, where where the residents they can just go with their families, enjoy their time.
Okay.
So you mentioned now you mentioned about parks and shopping malls, right? Now you
Hmm.
gave reason that what can be done in those shopping malls and parks. What's the purpose of these shopping malls, right?
Okay.
So you explain these characteristics. You explain this feature of your hometown.
Okay.
So this is what you need to do, and that will build your fluency. That will give your examiner an idea that you are good at explaining things in English.
Okay.
Okay? So did you understand how it was your answer was different and how we have improved it? What was needed in your answer?
Yes.
Okay, now let's answer it again. Where is your
Okay.
hometown?
My hometown is in the middle of the district. I found it is a very busy city. There are a lot of activities. It's continuously going on uh, day by day. There is there's a there there's various activities going on. Sometimes um, there is a celebration of there is a huge celebrate the city celebrates every moment, and they can there is a lot of um, no basically okay नहीं वो word specific नहीं आ रहा मुझे
Which one?
um,
For which situation?
the situation is that there is a lot of traffic, and there are a lot of people living there, and they can easily they can go they travel 24/7, or there is a busy schedule. नहीं मुझे वो नहीं करना आ रहा एक
Okay,
पैटर्न
wait.
बनाना नहीं आ रहा
Okay, wait. Give yourself time. Okay, relax. Give
हम्म,
yourself time. Okay,
हम्म,
you are just collecting all the ideas and trying to present it in one go. Okay.
हम्म,
Okay, you have a minute to think. Okay,
हम्म.
because we are practicing. So first thing that, where is your hometown? Okay,
Hmm.
only think
Hmm.
about this thing. Okay, my hometown is in the middle of my district. Okay,
Hmm.
then think of only two features or maybe even one.
Okay.
Just सिर्फ एक चीज
Okay.
के बारे में सोचें. Okay, just one feature. You can
Hmm.
either use it has a lot of entertainment activities. You can say
Hmm.
it's a capital, it's famous for XYZ industry. Anything, just pick one. Okay?
Okay.
Pick one characteristics and then just describe this characteristic only and that's it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Give yourself time, take a few seconds and then you can begin speaking.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um,
What's your hometown?
my hometown is the middle of the district. It is very famous for its food. People from other towns and other places came here to just enjoy the delicious food, especially the street food, which is very famous all around the city. And the people enjoy eating food, food, street food over there.
Good. Good, very good. Much better.
Okay.
Okay? If you
Moreover, there are a lot of parks around in the premises of my hometown, and where the old people and children are like to spend time and play games there, which not only make them healthy but also allow them to spend their time in a healthy environment.
very good, a lot better, much developed, it was naturally developed, a lot of things were mentioned. Very good. Okay?
Okay.
Did you understand how, okay, okay, what caused you to make your answer more organized? How did this happen?
I planned the structure in my mind that
Hmm.
I have to mention any two specific things,
Hmm.
and first focus on first thing and speak one or two, say one or two line,
Hmm.
more two lines, and then shift to another idea, then
Hmm.
another example, and then still again uh, explain the two one or two lines about the example.
Very good. So you see, this is what you should do in every answer. Every part one, part two, part three. Talk about
Okay.
one thing, explain it, and then start the next idea. And do
Okay.
you remember the same goes for your writing as well? Even when
Yes.
we are writing paragraphs, we mention only one idea in each paragraph, in each body paragraph. So
Yes.
this thing makes your ideas, your speaking, your writing organized. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, whenever, for example, let's say in the exam, you feel like I don't have much to say about this question and I don't have any knowledge about this topic, you can pick
Mm,
even the simplest thing. You know, even the simplest thing can be explained.
okay.
Okay, because it's pick any simple thing, just give one or two example, then you can start the next simple thing, just give one detail about it and you are good to go.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Now let's take a look at the next question. So now today's lesson, I am not giving you any feedback about the vocabulary or some complex grammatical structures. We can skip that for now because here we are focusing only on the organization of our answer and the fluency.
Okay.
Okay, that's the thing only. Now, your next question is, what do you like the most about your hometown? Now, again, mention one or two
Okay.
reasons and explain them one or two
What
points.
I like most of my hometown is the people. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It's been repeated.
Oh,
Okay. What I like most, about my hometown is the people. People living in there. They are very helping and motivating. They help me they help each other in day-to-day activities. They uh, uh, they invite other peoples to spend time, and they even help them in their their daily activities. I find more I like the hospitality of the people, and this is the best thing which I found, uh, which I see, which is going to extend in the in nowadays, in the ongoing situations. I find it more. I like this thing about my hometown.
Okay, very good. You picked one point, you explained it. Okay, now just a very small feedback that you mentioned about your hometown, that people are very helping. I highly appreciate that you use the word hospitality, good use of
Mhm.
vocabulary. You can also use the word that we are very community spirited. Like my
Community
neighborhood is
spirit.
very community spirited. Means that people they love each other, they have association and a bond.
Community spirit. Okay.
Yeah, that my neighborhood is a very community spirit, and this is something that is rare these days. It's difficult to find such human connection these days,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's try this question again. So, what do you like the most about your hometown?
Um, the thing I like most about my hometown is the neighborhood community spirit. And people are more helpful and motivating to each other. They help each other in normal daily activities. They invite each other on special gatherings, and the hospitality around. I find the hospitality among in this community is very no I okay, sorry, I missed. Again, I start the question.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Mm.
The thing I like most about my hometown is the hospitality of the area. My neighborhood is a there is a I find my neighborhood community spirit is and doesn't require any specific word to join it.
This should be your
If I want to,
sentence. My neighborhood is very community spirited.
okay, okay, ठीक है.
Mm-hmm.
What I like most about my hometown is the hospitality. My neighborhood is very community spirited, and the people are here. People over here are very helpful. They are more motivating. They invite other peoples to celebrate. They celebrate each occasion warmly, and they help each other in their daily routine activities. And this is a thing that is going to extend nowadays and not easily find everywhere. So I like this about my hometown.
Good. Better. A lot better.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. Now, we are moving to the next question.
Okay.
Has your hometown changed in recent years? Now, here you can use this sentence structure that my hometown used to be this, but now it is this. Okay, so you can use this present, past, and present comparison that it used to be very XYZ thing, but now it is any kind of adjective you can add here. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so use this sentence structure whenever you are answering this question. Has your hometown changed in recent years? Pick only one
Okay.
characteristic that has changed.
Okay.
Or if it hasn't changed, then no problem, you can also answer in that manner.
Okay.
All right, so think about one point and then we can begin. You have time to think.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, in the past days, my hometown is used to be very small and not there are not there are very small area. Limited amount of limited houses are built and limited limited shopping malls and parks are parks and limited areas are there for enjoying. But nowadays, uh, a vast construction has been done in the recent years, and there's a lot of parks and community areas where people can go and enjoy themselves. I think this is the major thing which I found that has been changed in the previous years.
Good, very good. So you mentioned about that. Um, a lot of construction and a lot of infrastructure has been built in your city now.
Okay, a lot of infrastructure has been built in my city.
So do you think it's a positive development or a negative development?
It's a positive development
Because
because people previously people don't have play doesn't have they didn't have place to go and spend some healthy time. But now they have specific areas and specific places where they can enjoy their leisure time and get more benefit from the clean environment and make themselves healthy.
okay, good. You're
Keep
mentioning.
themselves healthy.
Okay, can you think of any other benefit that this development are giving to your to your residents? Only healthy, or maybe there can be some other thing as well.
Mm,
Healthy, okay, they can it can make them healthy because they're going to the park, maybe they are doing exercise.
mm.
It can be good for family bonding as well, right? People spending some
Well,
time together.
they can also increase family bonding and people interaction in the area, which can also generate good communication and good environment or a healthy environment where they can uh, create a specific where they create aura where people can enjoy other gatherings, each other gatherings.
Mm, one second. All right, good. Now here is one small things that it can increase people introduction, not introduction. It can increase social interaction.
Oh yeah, social interaction. मुझे ये word ही नहीं आ रहा था ये जहन में था
Increase
please.
social interaction. Okay.
Hmm.
And second thing is that increase family bond. We don't use the word increase with family bond. You can say it can make family bonds stronger.
Okay.
Okay, it can make family bonds stronger. For example, spending time together in the parks or maybe in some kind of entertainment activities such as shopping or watching a movie together, it can make family bonds stronger.
Okay.
Okay, all
Hmm.
right. So we are done here. Now we need to practice part one more, right? So we will
Hmm.
practice the topic of daily routine in our next lesson and technology
Hmm.
as well.